Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the courtyard, Adam's sitting by the pond thinking. Till Karen Susan came and saw what he's doing. These fools must really miss this man, especially that guy over there. Wait a sec, and as Susan has some flashbacks of Adam talking before the congregation. I do know I am so lucky to have my parents and the rest of my family in my life. I would like to say that my dad will always be here in my heart, no matter where I go. That's why I promise you, Mom, I will protect you at all times. And as the flashback ends, where Susan came to where Adam is, and he saw her. Hey, how do you feel? I don't know how to answer that question, and as Susan sat down and faced Adam. So you decided to skip town for a while, leaving my daughter alone? Really? Meanwhile, in the recreation room, Rita's sitting at a table, looking at photos of family on her iPad. And as Emily and Kyle came and went to where Rita is, and she saw. How you holding up? I really don't know. Hey, I'm gonna make a call. I'll see you outside. Okay. And as Kyle turned and head out, while Emily went and sat by Rita. How's things going between you and Adam? I don't know. He didn't say much to me today, other than being there with me and the children. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, Howard and Taya came in and went towards the altar, and as they turned and faced each other. Sorry, I didn't want to be in the courtyard because of Adam, and I want to respect his switch. Hey, it's okay. It's been a long time since you and I have been here together. Yes, I know that. I want to say thank you for being here for the kids. John was a great friend to us. And now, about you. Don't worry about my problems, alright? Your job could be at stake. Yes, I'm well aware of that. Meanwhile, in the women's dressing room, Olivia's finished touching up her makeup. And as she went and left the dressing room and went down the hall and saw Carl, who came to where she is. I want to thank you why, when it should be me thanking you for keeping me company, even though Patrick was here too. Good thing he sat in the back though. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Patrick's sitting at the table waiting till his mom Rachel came with 2 plates of Reuben sandwich platter and sat one next to him. And as she went and sat across him and placed her platter down. You want some info, don't you? Yeah, I do. Are you really gonna give up on the love of your life? Who says I'm giving up? Aaron and I saw Carl and Olivia really close to their son. So, what are you gonna do? Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor, Elizabeth and Rex are leaving the pool room and begin walking down the hall talking. Well, thank you for letting me win, when clearly I know you were better than me. Okay, you got me. And as they stop and turn and face each other. Well, my mom and dad's been more busy than ever with the whole twin thing. By the way, when did you decide you wanted to fulfill the kind of legacy? Well, I was 18 when my mom asked and explained the history origin of my family, which is all I need. Nice. You know, I can't do this anymore at all. What do you mean you can't do this anymore at all? I can't fight these feelings. What do you mean by that? And as Liz began kissing Rex. And they pull away and face each other. Oh my god, I am so sorry, don't. Because I'm not. And as they begin kissing each other once again. Meanwhile, at the Grand Morgue at John's burial site, as people begin to gather for the final burial of John, let's get to Daniel, who's standing by John's casket. I really wish I've gotten to know you better, even though I did. I'm glad you came, by the way. And as Daniel turned and saw Joanna, who came to where he is, and they hug each other and pull back and face each other, just as Chris, Casey, and Richard came to where they are, and Daniel saw. Excuse me. And as Daniel went and walked away. What was that about? Daniel's so upset at the fact I'm leaving mother. He'll get over it. Look, I know it's nice. I know. I just got on my mind. It's okay, Casey. Thing is, I don't want to push him. Meanwhile, Lauren, Jesse, Chris, and Ro came in the scene and saw what's going on. This really tears me up inside. Yeah, I'm so in shock that it's happening. Look, we have to be strong because I know we'll get through this in the end, no matter what. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the courtyard, Karen, Julie, Susan, and Adam are talking. Karen, I really got a lot going on here. I understand that. Karen, I really got a lot going on here. I understand that. Really, I do. You lost your father after getting to know him a few years ago. Then you say it's not easy. Look, the fact of the matter is, I love your daughter and my children a lot. I just don't want them to see me like this. How long will you be out of town? I really don't know, but rest assured, Rita will be in safe hands. Adam, don't you think you owe it to your father to be here for your family? Meanwhile, in the recreation room, Rita and Emily are talking. So basically, he's pushing away by ending the marriage and leaving Los Angeles altogether. He wants me to be happy. He don't want me. This must really be hard for him. Yeah, it seems so. I've never seen him like this before. I'm really worried about losing him. Don't. He loves you a lot. Thing is, when I'm gonna tell Max and Leslie about the father leaving? Meanwhile, in the hallway, Kyle's on his iPhone talking to someone. Will you stop worrying? Everything can go smoothly, okay? Yeah, I assure you. By the way, have you arrived here yet? Really? Oh, I see. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, Howard and Taya are at the altar talking to each other. So the reason you're in trouble is because of Vanessa. Let's be honest, Howard. I don't like her. I never did. But I wouldn't go so low to enter, even though Matt and Jan think otherwise. That's their problem. I know you wouldn't risk your career, just like she destroyed. Really, Howard? Like you didn't have any contribute to this. I didn't sleep with anyone apart from what you did. Meanwhile, in the women's dressing room, Olivia's waiting till Carl came back in. Olivia saw her husband and as he closed the door, and Carl went to Olivia's, who got up and faced him. Lucy said she doesn't mind us coming over later. Good, because I really want to spend some time with our son. I'm really glad I found you again. Me too. And the length she went to get our son home really soothes me in a way I can't forget. Look, I want to let you know I love you always. I know. That's why I don't want to focus on anything else at the moment. What are you trying to say? I think we should postpone our divorce to further notice. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Patrick and Rachel are talking. The thing is, Mom, there's nothing I can do about it. So you're just gonna walk away? No. I'm gonna wait till the time's right. By the way, do you realize Carl was a Graham? Seriously? I didn't realize Carl was a Graham. Rich explained why he worked undercover so damn well. Yeah, apparently Wayne and Leonard killed his parents, and now he wants them to pay. So is the rest of the world. The point is, Mom, I am giving them some much-needed space. Wow, that's really brave of you. And as Aaron came with a stroller from Melissa and sat his Reuben platter on the table, and as he went and sat down and faced Patrick and Rachel, it's no worries. Besides, I know for a fact Olivia and I will be together again. Anyways, how's my sister doing? She's sound asleep. I need to ask you both something. Meanwhile, at the Preston Ridge Manor, Elizabeth and Rex are making out. And as they went in Elizabeth's room, and as she closed the door, and as she led Rex to her bed, till Rex stopped Elizabeth. What's wrong? This really feels right for the first time in my life. I know. In fact, I knew from the moment I saw you, I must have you. Why didn't you confront me at the time? The time wasn't right. And honestly, I was still obsessed over Jeff. And you were with Jennifer. And I knew my time would come in the end. You do know there's no going back. Yeah, I know that. Now, no more talking. More this. And it's to continue to make out. And as Elizabeth took off her shirt, and Rex did the same thing. And as Rex got Elizabeth on the bed, till Elizabeth stopped him. What? Let's turn on some music to increase the mood. Oh, what you have in mind? Well, I have this, and as he pulled away, and as Elizabeth leaned over and got her iPhone, and turned it on and Bluetooth to stereo and play some music right now. What about that? Sounds good to me. Now, I don't know about you, but I believe we were just about, and as Rex got on top of Elizabeth and began making passionate love towards her. Soon, Elizabeth turned Rex over and began making love towards him. And as they both enjoy each other's company. Meanwhile, at the Grand Morgue in the parking lot, and in the limo as they arrive with Ashley, Steve, and Carol inside. Thanks for having the car go around. Even though I told Chris to go ahead with his wife, I was not ready to go, Mom. It's okay. Besides, Chris would agree that you should go when the time is right. We will support whatever decision you make. Thank you. But I think it's time. I gotta face this music. And as Steve went and opened the door, and as Ashley got out, followed by Carol and Steve, who closed the door. Meanwhile, at John's burial site, people begin to gather for the final burial of John. Let's get to Chris, Joanna, Casey, and Richard who are talking. Where on earth is Jennifer, Scott, and Tyler? Not to worry, honey. They'll be here, I promise you. Look, Mom, I know you're on edge, but no. I just want all my family with me. And we will be here. Thank you, Richard. I appreciate that. Mom! And as Joanna turned and saw Scott and Annie came to where they are, and as she went and hugged her son. And as they pulled back and faced each other. I didn't see you at the funeral. I didn't want to make a scene. I'm really sorry for what happened. Despite, let's not think about that right now. Let's go find some seats. You all go. I'll catch up. And as they all went away, and Scott went and hugged his wife, and pulled back and faced her. What was that for? I just want to let you know that you and our sons mean a lot to me, more than you could ever imagine. Meanwhile, Chad and Katie came in the scene and saw what was going on. Where's Ashley? She's probably on her way. Let's go find some seats. And as Katie and Chad went and sat in the back right row. Meanwhile, Jesse, Lauren, Krista, and Ro came in the scene and went and sat down in the second row on the left. Strange that I haven't seen Jennifer. Yeah, it's not like her to miss. Not to worry. She wouldn't miss this for the world. Maybe I should call her. Maybe I shouldn't. Trust me, I know my sister more than you. She'll be here. You two aren't exactly on talking terms at the moment, true. But I know Jennifer will show up here in the end. Meanwhile, Daniel's sitting on the fourth row with Grace and Jeremy, and as they looked and saw what's going on. And as Donald came and sat with them, and Daniel, Grace, and Jeremy saw him. Your mom gives you her best. You really just can't stay away from her, can you? Grace, she's my mom, I know that. Tina deserves to know what's going on. How she's holding up, by the way. She's hanging in there, and told me to tell you not to worry. I won't worry, because I know for a fact that my mom will be released from jail. Really? And as Jennifer came to the R, and Daniel, Grace, Jeremy, and Donald saw her. Well, let me be the first to tell you that'll be a cold day in hell, because it would never happen in this lifetime or the next one. Meanwhile, at the Grand Baptist Church in the courtyard, Karen, Lee, Susan, and Adam are talking. That is why I'm leaving town, so I can come back a better man and keeping my family safe. Look, I'm not gonna stop you from this course you're taking, thank you, but be careful and safe. I will, when all the colonies are wiped off the face of the earth. You really don't need it, yeah I do. I'm leaving so I won't do anything I might regret. Look Karen, it was good talking to you, but I have to go. And as they got up and faced each other. Take care. You too. And as Adam turned and walked away, just as Susan's iPhone rings, and she got her iPhone out and saw who it is and answered. Hello? Yes, everything's going exactly to plan. Meanwhile, in the recreation room, Rita and Emily are talking. Simple that my mom and dad are still a team united in every way. How's things going between you and Kyle with Victor? I really don't know what to believe anymore, but I can't stop thinking about Thomas as well. But overall, I still love Kyle very much. Max is growing up really fast. It seems he's almost finished boarding school in England. Same with Victor here, and to think they were born in the same day. I don't want to lose my husband. Adam will come for you in the end. Meanwhile, in the sanctuary, Howard and Tay are at the altar talking. Are we really gonna do this now? Look, I don't want to fight with you. What do you want from me, Taya? I want us to start acting like adults without trading insults to each other. hard to do when I can get past what I did. The past is over. Look, I'm sorry. Is that what you want me to say? Really? I want to help you fight your charge, cause that's much I love you. And it's how it turned. It had a sanctuary. How it waits. And it's how it stopped, just as day came to how it is. Thank you. And it's how it turned and left the sanctuary. Meanwhile, in the women's dressing room, Carl and Olivia are talking. You want to postpone our divorce? Yeah. Now's not the right time to be discussing divorce. Especially since you lost so much. Hey, I even lost everything. I still have you and our son. You know, why don't we get our son and go home? I'm certain losing Tristan can see that Brian needs to be with his family. Then let's go get him. And as they got up and head toward the door, but Carl stopped Olivia and she turned just in time for him to kiss her. And as they pull back and face each other, no matter what happens, just know I will always love you. You didn't have to tell me, cause I already know. Meanwhile, at the Grand Pub, Rachel, Aaron, and Patrick are talking. You can ask us anything. I know you two have been longing to find your daughter. Hey, we don't want you to worry about that. I have to, Dad. Besides, she's my sister, and I owe it. Owen, honey, all I want for you to enjoy your life. I will, when my family's safe. And it's Rachel's iPhone beach, and she got it and saw it to text. We better be heading to the Berry side. Why don't I take my sister home and meet you two there? Actually, you mind staying and watch her? I don't want the stab to point taken. And as Patrick got up and went to the stroller where Melissa is and got down and saw what she's doing. Wow, she's grown a lot. Yes, she has. Hard to believe. Look, I'll see you both later. And as Patrick got up and began rolling the stroller out of the pub. Meanwhile, at the Preston Rich Manor in Elizabeth's room, Elizabeth and Rex are lying in bed, basking after the lovemaking. Wow, that was amazing and definitely worth the wait. Yeah, all this time, you were the woman I was meant to be with. I know. Isn't it crazy that I came to this out of this world? I really don't want to leave now. If you worry about not seeing me, don't. Cause I'm gonna be traveling to see you. Really? You would do that? Yes. Now, I believe it's time for round 2. And as Elizabeth got on top of Rex, and as she began to start making love towards him once again. Meanwhile, at the Grand Moor at John's burial site, as more people getting together for the final burial of John. Let's get to Chris, Joanna, Casey, and Rich are talking, and as they sat on the front row on the right, and Joanna sent someone Chris. What's wrong? Mom should have been here by now. I know I told her to drive the cart. Not to worry. Steve and Carol will bring her here. Dad, your mom's a fighter. Don't you worry. Thank you, Casey. I guess it's just... we know. Look, Ashley's not gonna give up at all. I'm just really worried about her. I know she's a warrior. It's true. She's not gonna let anything happen to her at all. And as Ashley came to where they are, and Casey saw her, I am so glad to have you as my granddaughter. And as Casey got up and hugged her grandmother, and as they pulled back. Meanwhile, Scott and Annie are talking. I get the fact that you love me and our twins, but I lied to you. I'm sure you had good reason. I did. I didn't want to see you get hurt, but that was my hey. Let's continue this later. And as they went and sat in the second row next to Jesse, Lauren, Kristen, and Will were talking. And as Jesse turned and saw Jennifer, Kristen, your sister's here. And as Kristen turned and saw Jennifer talking to Daniel and the others, I'm going in. Kristen, not a good idea. And as Jesse and Kristen turned and faced the front, she's right. There's no need to stress, especially that I'm pregnant. Maybe you're right. And as Jesse thinking, I wonder what's taking my parents so long. And as Steve and Carol came to the R, I see you all made it. Meanwhile, Chad and Katie are watching what's going on. And as Katie look at Chad, by the way, how's your training going? Speaking of which, my parents have a surprise for me and Paul. Meanwhile, on the fourth floor on the right, Daniel, Grace, Jeremy, and Donna are surprised by Jennifer's arrival, and they all got up and faced her. I cannot believe the likes of you are here, especially when the both of you help us. Look, I don't need you coming here insulting my mom, so why don't you back the hell off? Leave my family alone. He's not your son, Jono. I get it. Really, I do. I get how. Shut up. Whoa. And it's Chris and Jonah Kings what they are, and they saw them. Jennifer, we have been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. What's going on here? And it's Daniel. Look at Jennifer. Well, Jennifer, what are you waiting for? Should you tell him? Oh, I will.